What is up, ladies, gentlemen, jury, and all those in between and beyond? I'm the Corrupted Judge. And welcome back to Doki Doki Exit Music, the game that makes me question why I'm known for a game of harems when I don't even like harems. Last episode was rather eventful, to say the least. I don't want to explain it because I don't want to relive it because I record these episodes back to back. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, go check out the end card in the video where you guys can see it, or just head over to the channel. It's hard to explain in all honesty. So we're gonna keep on going and see what we get. I feel like we're almost to the end of this mod. Granted, I've said that like 3 times throughout the series, so who knows? And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and with all that said, let this begin. I feel something nudge my shoulder. Natsuki? I rub my eyes and see the same nurse from earlier. Must have been yesterday, even. She explains that Natsuki was discharged an hour ago and her emergency contact was called to pick her up. No! Emergency contact? My chest feels as if it had collapsed on itself. That has to be her dad. I jump from my chair, rushing out of the hospital without another word. Making my way to the nearest bus stop, I glance at the schedule posted on the stop. I don't have 10 minutes to spare. The hell with it. I depart from the stop, sprinting down the street to get to her house. I need to get to her. I need to get her out of there. God knows what he'll do to her in the state she's in. Not to mention the property damage and the fact that we've stolen from him. I didn't even have a chance to fully explain to her what Yuri was doing. That I was totally against it and even had to threaten Yuri just to get her to stop. I could see her street sign as I slowed down to a jog. As I round the corner, I see him. Her father is planted on the balcony where I first overheard his conversation. He's smoking a cigarette, taking a deep puff from it. I can't tell if it's the running or the stress, but I feel as if my heart is going to leap from my chest any moment. I can't go to confront him about this directly, not now. He'd kill me. I need to wait for him to leave. I hang a left, deciding to head back home. This is bad. This is really, really bad. After a short while, I return to the familiar view of my house. I head up to my bedroom. I undress, noticing the bloodstains on the sleeves of my blazer. She tried again. Everything in me feels as if my life is tearing apart, all because she's been taken from me. I launch my jacket as far away from me as I can. With nowhere else to vent my rage, I drive my fist into my desk, causing the contents of the shelves above to topple over. An issue of Parfait Girls and some papers fall onto the floor. Looking down at the manga, I noticed a word on one of the papers. Hero. I place the poem back onto my desk carefully and get dressed as quickly as possible. I search through my house for anything I can use to protect myself just in case I have to run in with her father. Nothing other than kitchen knives. If I'm caught in public with one of these, I'm dead. I guess I'm going empty-handed. Or hide it in your sleeve. I head towards the front door, noticing the closet in the foyer was left open. Out of habit, I close it, not before seeing Natsuki's jacket and the scarf I bought her. I can't tell what's driving me anymore. Is the rage directed toward her father? Is it the anxiety caused by her actions last night? Or is it the void she's left by being taken from me now? I slam the closet door, running out of my house. I can see Natsuki's house. I stop running and walk instead. I'm not wearing running clothing, and I figured that someone in a long-sleeved shirt and jeans may seem out of the ordinary. I'm steps away from the gates of her home. I can see her father's car parked in the driveway. I continue down her street and round the block. I see a bus stop with a bench across the street. I'm going to sit there until I hear his car leave. The car is a performance vehicle. I'd be able to hear the obnoxiously loud engine from a mile away. I check my phone for the time. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half, and she's still in there. I need a drink. My tongue feels like sandpaper. I stretch out and stand up, heading quickly to the store nearby for a can of cola. Back and refreshed, I pass by Natsuki's house. The car is still parked in the driveway. I'm coming for you, Natsuki. I promise. Again, around the block, this time walking around and sitting down at the bus stop on her street. I stay there, motionless, fixated on the house's gate. A hand on my shoulder breaks my concentration and makes me jolt to my feet. Judge, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. It's private, Monica. Sorry. What are you doing here? I was going to check in on Natsuki. Yuri told Sayori and I that you two broke up. Are you kidding me right now? I stopped by your house as well, but you weren't home. We didn't break up, Monica. Her dad took her back after I took her to the hospital. So what, you're just going to sit here and stake out her house? And why was she at the hospital? I choke on my words, but by the look on Monica's face, she can tell what I'm trying to say. Was it because of Yuri? I nod. I didn't think she'd take it seriously. Why don't you just go knock on the door and ask to see her? I can't do that, and neither can you. It's not for me to explain. But if you knock on that door, Natsuki might get hurt again. What do you mean, again? Her father, he... Oh. Jesus. I understand, Judge. Do you want me to keep you company while we wait? I don't think that's a good idea, Monica. You should probably get wherever you're going. It's getting late. Okay, Judge. Let me know if there's anything you need, okay? Just call me. I nod and give her a weak smile as she stands and walks away. Finally, I hear the engine start and the headlights illuminate the driveway. This is my chance. The gate opens, allowing the car to burst from the driveway. I didn't see anyone in the passenger seat. She must still be inside. I sprint towards her house. I need to act fast. I'm not sure how long he'll be gone for. I'm banking on her being holed up inside her room like last time. So it shouldn't be long until I long to pick her up and take her to the police station. This can't go on any longer. I won't let it. Seeing as the knocks provided no response, and I'm not taking no for an answer, I brace myself for the impact as I swing a small rock into the glass window of the door. The glass shatters. I know exactly what the consequences would be if her father caught me trespassing like this. But I don't care. I jam my right hand through the window and unlock the door from inside. It cracks open and I slip through, slamming it behind me. Peeking through the downstairs of the house, she's nowhere to be seen. Definitely her room then. I nearly found myself sprinting up the stairs shouting her name. Natsuki! It's me! I noticed that the remains of the doorframe I had left behind had been cleaned up, leaving a vacant entry to her father's room. Curiosity washes over me. I take a quick look. Her father's room is even bigger a mess than hers was all that time ago. The cupboard is gaping open, clothing littered on the floor. Desk drawers torn open, their contents spilled. Fast food wrappers litter the bed. I reach out and feel it. Still warm. That must have been from before he left then. Backtracking to Natsuki's door, I nearly tip over on what appears to be her shoes, strawn out neatly on the hall. I remember what she told me about knocking, and what happened when I didn't. For my own safety, I rap on the door a couple of times. Natsuki? It's me. Nothing. The hell with it. Swinging open the door, No. No. Natsuki? No. I'm not here. This isn't happening. What the fuck? My entire body feels cold. I can't even feel my heart beating anymore. I drop to my knees. She can't be. Natsuki? She's gone. The only girl that I've ever loved like this. She's been taken from me. I want to scream, but I can't make a sound. The overwhelming urge to vomit nearly overcomes me. But my sobbing suppresses the bile in my throat. I can hardly breathe. I can't even see properly, my tears fogging my vision to a blur. I can't even speak her name without getting caught in my throat. I reach out and gently wrap my hand around hers. It's limp, lifeless, cold. I take my hand back. I loved her, but I couldn't save her. I've never felt so weak in my entire life. Try as I might, I can't even bring myself to stand. All sensation other than absolute dread has left me. I can't bear to look at her like this anymore. I jam my eyes shut and try to fill my mind with memories of her. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Sunday. They're not gonna shut up if I don't answer. I slowly rise from my bed and make my way downstairs. Using the door, I open it. Monica stood outside, Yuri and Sayori in tow. They're all looking solemnly at me. Just give me a second. I think what pisses me off right now is the fact that her body was cold when we got there. She didn't wait for her dad to leave in order to do that. The body wouldn't have gotten cold that quickly. Which means her dad knew that she died. She hung herself while he was still home. I'm gonna guess while he was smoking a cigarette the first time we passed the house, and he didn't give a shit. He let her hang there the entire fucking day. Her body just lifeless and cold, and he still went about his fucking business. And another thing that pisses me off, because I'm willing to bet that just came back from the funeral and we didn't go, and Yori went to the funeral. Why the fuck would she even go to the funeral when she's part of the reason that this happened? Because of her over-obsession. This is fucked. Like, you have no idea how fucked this is. And it's pissing me off to no freaking end. Judge, don't even bother. I don't want to know. You missed it. The funeral, Judge. It was today. What? I had no idea. Natsuki's funeral. My one chance to see her, to say my goodbyes. Gone. I need a minute. I dragged myself into the kitchen, just in time to vomit into the trash can. I'm fucking pathetic. I couldn't even make it to the funeral for the girl I loved. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't even save her. Judge? I wiped my mouth with my sleeve, slamming the can's lid shut. Judge, I'm so sorry. What for? You having to go through this. Everything you saw. I brushed past her on my way back upstairs to my room. I can hear the other girls rushing up the stairs. You know we'll always be there for you. At the club. I'm not answering that, now's not the time. Are you coming? I need to go back there. I know I do. Natsuki would have wanted me to. And I can't fail her again. I guess. Well, we've suspended club activities for now. It'll just be a place to talk for a few days. I have to answer it. You okay with that? I nod. Sayori fidgets uncomfortably, tears welling up in her eyes. I can tell she wants to say something. Sayori. Sayori rushes towards me, pulling me into a deep embrace. I stumble back, nearly tripping over. She begins to cry into my shoulder. Judge, I'm so sorry. I awkwardly pat her on the back to comfort her, but it does nothing. A long silence ensues, broken only by Sayori's stifled sobs. Eventually, she breaks away, wiping her face. He's been arrested. Apparently for more than what he did to her. It wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done. Nothing I could have done. Nothing I could have fucking done. I could have done so much more. I could have stayed with her at the doctor's. I could have been there to comfort her. I could have told her I loved her more. I could have convinced her to go to the cops. That if she did, she'd be free of him. She'd be safe. She'd be happy. But now, she's never will be safe. And nor will I. I can feel the tears welling up in my eyes again. I need to get away from this. I need help. I need sleep. I need Natsuki. I need to be with her. I need... Judge? Don't. All of you, please. Just leave. Get out. I'll be at the club tomorrow. I need some time alone. Yuri wants to protest, but I glare at her, glossy-eyed. She doesn't back down. Well, I'm sorry, Judge. But... Yuri, come on. Wait, is what I think is about to play playing? No, I have my headphones off the whole time. No way is this song playing now. She's gonna go crazy again. Are you kidding me? Right now? Really? Really? Yuri, come on. Judge needs some space. Monica, you can't tell him what to do. He clearly needs somebody to speak to, and I know how to help him. Yuri, he just wants to be alone. Why is that so hard to understand? He doesn't know what he wants. And you do? Yuri rushes Monica, but Sayori jams herself between them, trying to retain the long-lost peace. Stop it! I know exactly what he needs. And there's the eyes. Are you... Bitch. Fuck off. You don't know anything, Yuri. Now that Natsuki's gone, you just want to swoop in and take him while he's vulnerable. Guys, stop! I saw the pictures you sent him. You're disgusting. My head is spinning. I can't focus. Stumbling back against the wall, I slide down to the floor, watching the fight wearily. How dare you? Thank you, Monica. The fact that she's fucking smiling too. Yuri stumbles to her knees, dazed and confused. Monica, fist still raised in the air, freezes in the spot as everybody's eyes lock on her. Oh God. Yuri, I'm sorry. Yuri pulls herself to her feet, eyeing Monica stealthily, and starts striding towards her. Instead of making a move, she shoves past her and straight out the door. I have no words. Sayori, weeping, rushes out too, to catch up or leave, I don't know. Monica, left alone with me, begins muttering to herself. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry, Judge. Being the last girl to leave, Monica slams the door behind her. And I'm alone with my thoughts once again. May as well put this time to good use. From my drawer, I pull out a sheet of paper and a pen, and I start to write. Monday. Morning. This is it. My first day back to the club. What did that say? Hopefully, I'll make my way to the bathroom. Oh God. I haven't cleaned up. Her dried blood still speckled the tiles, broken glass spread along the floor. I can hear it crunch beneath my shoes as I make my way to the sink and splash my face with water from the tap. Facing the mirror, I take a good long look at myself. Look at you. You're disgusting. This is your fault. You should have done more. You should have called the police as soon as she confirmed your suspicions. But you didn't, because he was out of town and things were going well between you two. You were lazy, and you didn't want to deal with the hassle. You disgust me. You fucking idiot. It's your fault she's fucking dead. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault. I can't take it anymore. I leave the bathroom, the tap still running. Back in my room, my uniform lays waiting for me. I get changed quickly, ready to go. Taking one last look around, I make my way downstairs and out the door. School was hell. Of course, I had teachers and students alike reaching out, offering me someone to talk to should I need it. False sympathy. That's what it is. And I hate it. Regardless, I think going to school was worth it. I can go back to the literature club. It's straight a long way from literature at this point. I open the clubroom door. This isn't right. Oh, Judge? How are you doing? ... Well, we're all here for you, you know. Monica gives me a weak smile. I understand where she's coming from, but false sympathy is the last thing I want. I can't help but feel drawn to the closet, knowing full and well that if I step foot in there, I'll break down entirely. I sit near the corner of the room, next to the entrance of the club. Judge? Are you okay? I nod at Sayori, trying to politely get her away from me. I don't want anyone's sympathy. I can feel my vision being blurred by tears. I hang my head down to avoid anyone noticing, jamming my eyes shut. Judge? Are you sure? ... Judge, please say something. I'm fine. My fucking voice broke. I feel a hand on my shoulder. I want to jerk it away, but what's the point? Her hand lifts my chin. You'll be okay, Judge. Time heals all wounds. I can't hide my disgust in their words. Do they honestly believe what they're saying? The love of my life has been ripped from me. I can feel the tears falling over my cheeks. Things aren't fucking okay. She's gone. Don't you get that? Or was she so disposable to you? You just don't give a shit. I lay my head down into my arms, supported by my desk. I didn't mean to snap. I can't help but feel even worse. Fine then. I'll leave you alone. Jerk. Sayori, you realize what he's going through, right? Yeah, I know. That doesn't mean... That's enough. It's okay, Sayori. I understand. I can't handle this. I need to see the closet. One last time. I enter, dropping my bag onto the floor. The rest of her manga collection is still here. I never did take them back to our house. I close the door behind me, looking out at the clubroom. Under that windowsill, I met the true Natsuki. The one I fell in love with. I crumple to the floor, near the windows. I can't control the tears any longer. I just want her back. Judge? It's nearly the end of the day. We need to go soon. Monica stood above me, trying to talk to me. I'm pretty much unresponsive. Sighing, she outstretches her arm in my direction, offering to pull me up. I reluctantly stand up on my own accord, ignoring her helping hand. Sayori's already gone home. Oh. If you want, I'll take you home. I just want to make sure you recover, Judge. It's horrible, and we all hate seeing you go through this. It's why we're trying our best to help. You don't need to. Judge, please don't tell me you're considering... You know. I'll have to let the school know. I'm not. I'm fine living with this. I deserve it. Judge, why? Why are you blaming yourself? Because it was my fault. I I should have called the cops as soon as I knew for sure what was going on. I didn't because he was away or something. And we were enjoying the time we had. I had the perfect opportunity to give her a better life, and I fucking blew it. Now, Natsuki's dead. And I'm rotting in the worst hell I could have possibly think of. Judge, this isn't okay. You can't live like this. Come on, let's go. I'll walk home with you. I need to use the bathroom first. Fine. I'll be waiting outside, okay? We exit the club room together without another word. She takes a seat on one of the benches in the hallway. In the bathroom, I move into one of the stalls. I drop my bag to the floor inside and unzip it. I look for my poem, buried deep within it. Exit music. So there we were together, a white room by a window, where the sun came through. No matter the outcome, no matter the cost, I wanted nothing but the best for you. Your tiny hands, your crazy kitten smile, everything was perfect, if only for a short while. But it all came crashing down, because you had to leave. And now you're gone, there is nothing left. I didn't try my best, and now we paid the price. Into my life comes a darkness, and there's nowhere left to hide. In my heart and my mind, the place that you used to reside, lays an overbearing silence caused by your absence. This is all on me. How could I let this happen? Guilt holds me like a phantom. Regret drags me like a storm. Calling out an urge, I'm helpless to resist. In my darkest hour, whatever happens next. I really messed up everything. I can bear my consequences wailing. It toils with my insanity. I run to the back and cover my ears, to my deepest depths, but it's the loudest sound I'll ever hear. Maybe a deep dive to face my fears will help me get back into your arms. 2 feet below the surface, I can still make out your wavy face. And if I could just reach you, maybe I could leave this place. He couldn't believe how easy it was. He ran and took a leap of faith. Splash! Problems do have solutions, you know. A lifetime of fucking things up, fixed in one determined crash. I will see you in the next life. I swallow. I'm going to have to make this quick. I exit the bathroom, note in hand. Monica must know something's up, because she stands up at once and approaches me. Judge, what's that? It's something I wrote last night. You mind letting me read it? Sure. Go ahead. I let go of the note, letting it drift to the floor towards her. She bends down to pick it up and returns to her seat on the bench to read. A couple of minutes pass, her eyes fixated on the paper. By the time she's finished reading, she stares up at me with glossy eyes, like she's on the verge of tears. But she doesn't even have time to mutter my name, like I'm sure she would have, because I'm already out the door, bolting out of the school. Judge! I hear that echo from behind me as I sprint out to the streets and out of sight. It stopped raining. At this point, it's the adrenaline that's carrying me to my destination. I know where I'm going, but I need to make sure I don't run into anyone. Not far now. I hear a siren blare out from a couple of blocks away. Sounds like Monica's let them know about me. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm here. I stand in the middle of the bridge and stare out over the water. I try to control my breathing and sobbing, but it's no use. I failed her. I could have done things differently. I would have. But I can't, and now the girl I love is gone. Forever. I drop to my knees, gripping the railing with one hand. I lift my head, looking out at the vast body of water. I bring myself to my feet. An intense wave of clarity stops my sobbing. I hold my breath for a moment, letting out a shaky sigh. I step up to the ledge. This is what has to happen. I was doomed from the start. There's not much else I can do now, but... Judge! My eyes lock on Monica, rushing towards me. Looks like she found me. I inch my heel closer to the edge. Judge, don't! She reaches out to grab me. Monica desperately holds onto the laps of my jacket while I give feeble resistance. I'm tugged forward, collapsing onto the concrete. Judge, listen to me. I'm not letting you go. Not for a second. Just please. Don't do this. Let us talk it out. ... Judge, this isn't a solution to what happened, Judge. This is only going to make everything worse. Do you understand? Judge, this isn't how your story ends. Please. I wipe the remaining tears from my cheeks. I manage to rise to my feet, gripping the railing for support. My entire body is trembling. I feel completely numb. Look at me, Judge. Please, you can't do this. I meet Monica's gaze for a moment. Seeing the tears welling up in the corners of her eyes sends a sharp pain through my chest. Judge, you're not thinking of the bigger picture. Sayori, you know what'll happen to her if she loses you. ... I know you know, Judge. You really want that? You can't. And Yuri? God only knows what she'd do. Why should I care? She's a good chunk of the reason. What was that? What was that? Something blinked on screen. That was not me. Something's blinked on screen. And I know that wasn't a glitch. That was like a picture. Monica. Let's go back. Please. Monica takes hold of my hand, pulling us away from the railing. We all love you, Judge. We'll always be here for you. No matter what. I release my grip from the railing, following Natsuki's lead, or Monica's lead. Something is flashing, and it's scaring me! Nah. No. Pushing with all the energy I have, I take Monica by the shoulders and shove her back as hard as I can. She loses her grip on me, stumbling and nearly falling to the concrete. As Monica realizes what's happening, she lets out a scream and scrambles to her feet. This must be done. This is the only escape from everything. I can't control my actions anymore. I'm coming, Natsuki. I sprint towards the railing, vaulting myself over. As I begin to journey down, I remember the times Natsuki and I had spent together. Our first time reading together. When she first told me she liked my poems. Baking together. When she told me she loved me. All of it. Being able to tell her the same, see the look on her face. Of pure happiness. I'm reminded of the sensation of weightlessness. Almost like now. Now I'm going to see her again. Natsuki, if you can hear me, I will see you in the next life. Dot dot dot. This was the right choice. My screen went black. What's happening? I'm scared. What's happening? No! We're wearing the watch, aren't we? Oh my fucking god. I don't know if I should touch the space bar and it makes me go ahead. I don't know. I touched the space bar. Ooh. If anybody is good with Photoshop or something, screenshot this and show me what it is, please. Though I probably don't want to see it. That's it. This is the end of the game. I know I put the warning at the beginning of every video I did in this series, but just know that this isn't the answer. I'm not a licensed professional, but at least heed my warning that if you ever have thoughts like this, please go and seek professional help. Whether people tell you it or not, you are loved, you are cherished, you are cared for. Believe me when I tell you, I've been in situations like this before. Believe it or not, on both sides of the table. Just... I know it's a DDLC mod, and I was fully prepared for something like this to happen, but everything comes rushing back to me because I remember playing this years ago, and now here we are. Fuck. Well, we finally finished exit music. I don't know what's next. I might take a couple of days off from the recording, from the upload schedule. Maybe miss 2 upload schedules or 2 upload days just to kind of recuperate with this, because I wasn't expecting to finish the game here. And fuck. I know that there's another version of this game that's like 2 or 3 times as long, called Exit Music Redux, which is a remake of this, a remaster of it that explores everybody's side of the story. And who knows, maybe there's a way for us to even save Natsuki in that mod. If you guys want me to play that, go ahead. Just let me know. I have the mod installed already in case I need to. Or who knows, maybe I'll use that for Patreon and that'll be the series you guys get monthly over on there. I don't know. But we're going to end it off here, guys. Like, I wish we could end this on a better note, but there's no way we could. With all that said, I'm the Korrupted Judge, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay corrupted.